Over the course of the last 2 weeks, I decided to watch Wrong Turn 1 to Wrong Turn 6. And I figured why not rank them in this video. So today I will be ranking the Wrong Turn series. Welcome back, guys. Today I am doing another ranking, worst best ranking of the Wrong Turn series. Now, the last 2 weeks, I watched each and every one of these, and I must say there were some good ones, and there were some completely some really bad ones. I used to watch this franchise, but I never watched it in complete order. I think I saw the first one a few times, but the rest of them I've never watched. So it was really interesting to watch them all in order, and it really, in a different perspective, it really showed how completely different each one is in their own ways, for better or for worse. But yeah, today I'm going to be ranking them, and just real quick, this is my ranking. Not wrong, not right. Everyone's rankings are different. I actually looked online for a few lists, and they were really different. They gave some good reasons to defend each one and why one would be better than the next, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So that being said, if you enjoy, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe for more, and let's get right into this. Number 6, Wrong Turn 6 Last Resort. Now, this movie was awful. I couldn't find anything good about it. All I could think was how I wasted an hour and a half of just watching nothing. The kills weren't even that great. The story was so stupid. It was basically revolved around one guy who was actually sort of related to the bad guys, and the bad guys were trying to recruit him to join them. He ends up being the bad guy near the end. So not even the main character, you can't really even root for him, because he's the whiniest of the bunch, honestly. What I've noticed, like, all the characters are just either bland or annoying, and there's really no one to root for. You can't even root for the bad guys because they're not even that great. Just a lot of bland acting and just nothing really good about it. Number 5 would be Wrong Turn 4 Bloody Beginnings. Now, this movie was a step up from 6, which was that the bad guys were actually pretty fucking cool. Now, it took place in an insane asylum, and this basically, 4, 5, and 6, by the way, are prequels to 1, 2, and 3. So, if you want to watch them in the correct order, go 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. That's the correct order. But 4 started the prequels of the Wrong Turn series, and it explained how these cannibal hillbillies came to be. They were in an insane asylum, they took over the insane asylum, and then, of course, teenagers came along and explored and ended up getting murdered one by one. Now, the characters, again, in this movie are bland as fuck. They're boring, they're whiny, you don't like them. They're really stupid too. Some of the decisions they make are really stupid. Like, there's one scene where one of the characters decides to go search for help in the middle of this crazy snowstorm by herself, and it's just like, I don't get why characters will split up, and it just makes no sense. I think the best thing to do is just stick together. But yeah, this movie, again, it was a step up from 6, but not by much. Number 4, Wrong Turn 3 Left 4 Dead. Now, my main problem with all these movies is character development. The characters aren't that great, but 3 specifically, you're forced to root for a bunch of convicts, and they don't even come across as likable. They come across as very douchey-like, very selfish. They're all out for this money they eventually find, and they're willing to kill for it. But they all get killed off in the dumbest ways. A lot of it, you could see, it looks fake. It doesn't look real, but Wrong Turn 3, it just, I don't know. It was better than 4 and 6, but again, not by a long shot. Number 3, Wrong Turn 5 Bloodlines. Now, this movie was just a huge step up from the bottom 3. It had amazing kills. The bad guys were amazing, especially the main guy in charge. The main characters, I don't know what it is, but I couldn't root for them. They made stupid decisions, and it just overall left me fuming. Especially, I think, specifically, there was a scene where the sheriff was telling everyone to not split up, stick together, and then like literally 20 seconds later, she said she was gonna go look for something. No one should come with her.
They want us to split up. It makes it easier for them to kill us that way, so we should stick together. Okay, now listen, I'm gonna go across the street to the store. I'm gonna fire up the shortwave and call for help.
I'll go with you.
No. You stay here and make sure they don't get in.
She was gonna go by herself, and it was just like, did the writers not even remember what she said like 20 seconds ago prior? Like, it made no sense. And that there was also another scene when one of the final girls, I don't even know how she was a final girl, but one of the final girls, or the final girl, I'm sorry, the bad guy promised her to, if she let him go out of the jail cell, he wouldn't harm her, he would just let her go, he would leave. And then the second she let him out, he literally grabbed a knife and took out her eyes so she couldn't see at all. And the movie was just a mess. Like I said, it was a step up, and that was because of the kills and the villains. Doug Bradley was his name, and he is a fucking trooper. Like, he is one of my favorite characters. And the best part is, he's the main bad guy. Usually I don't root for the bad guy, but in this case, since the main characters are stupid as hell and clueless, the bad guys are the only people you can root for. Number 2 is the original Wrong Turn from 2003. Now, a lot of people like I said, I looked up a lot of lists on the rankings, and they put the original lower, and the only reason it's getting the number 2 spot is because it's the original. Like, this is where the series started at, you know. It was, like I said, it was a basic slasher, nothing too complicated like the sequels would have later on. You know, the cast was pretty good. The characters were kind of bland. Some of them were pretty cool. I didn't mind Desmond Harrington as Chris. A lot of people said he was boring and stuff, but I actually like him. I watch a lot of Dexter. I watched the movie Ghost Ship. He's awesome in that, and he's a really awesome actor. Now, the main bad guys are also pretty fucking cool. The kills are pretty cool. I remember my favorite kill is probably last kill in the movie. The girl's name is Carly. She gets basically slashed in half, or her like upper face gets slashed in half with a machete, I believe, while they were hiding in a tree. It was pretty fucking cool, and that's why Wrong Turn 1 is my number 2 spot. And that leaves my number 1 spot as Wrong Turn 2, Dead End. Now, this is the only movie that is better than the original, just because it had everything going for it. You know, some of the characters were still boring as hell, they were bland, but some of them were actually pretty interesting. I liked some of the character development. You have my favorite final guy, and that's Texas Battle's character. His name was Jake. Now, Texas Battle, I first saw him in Final Destination 3, and he played a douche in Final Destination 3. In this movie, he actually plays one of the final good guys, and I liked it. He was pretty badass. Now I said some of the characters are very boring and bland. Him, Erica Learson, I don't know how to say that name, and Henry Rollins were probably the best redeeming factors from this movie. It also had an interesting premise where it took place in the woods like the first one, but this time they were all game show contestants trying to survive in some post-apocalyptic game show, and the host was played by Henry Rollins. His character is Dale Murphy. Now, this dude is a badass. He fights off, I think, pretty much every cannibal in the family, and ends up making it till the very end, which I thought was awesome. Now, Texas Battle and Erica Learson play the final characters, and they were also pretty cool. They gave a lot of character development, and overall it was an interesting concept. I loved just the badass characters. I loved the premise. It was strong acting. You know, it didn't try to overcomplicate things like 6 did. It just kept things straight to the point, you know, simple slasher film, you know, just like the first one, except it upgraded their characters to make them just a little bit more badass. And that's why Wrong Turn 2 Dead End is my number 1 pick. Thank you for watching, guys. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your ranking is. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm trying to do more of these. Let me know if you want more, you know, these type rankings where I'm actually talking, or if you'd rather have them, you know, typed out like I do with all the others. I recently watched this series and I thought it would be a cool video to do. I'm not sure how this will turn out, honestly. I know I feel kind of stuffy right now, so that's why I'm trying to get through this as quick as possible. Let me know if you want me to do any other series. I will be able to check them out and I will rank those. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day, and be sure to check out my other videos. I do a bunch of different types of videos. I do top 10 videos, I do worst to best videos, I do gameplay walkthroughs, I do a lot. So just, you know, comment down below what you want to see more of. I also do reaction videos, so leave a like, leave a comment of maybe some videos you want me to react to. And have a great day, guys. Take it easy. Later.